Jane Lynch talks about sobriety. La protagonista de la serie de televisión Glee habla acerca de estar sobria. Have you hit the party circuit lately? You know, I'm done with the Hollywood parties. And if you like them, that's great. What kind of talk is that? Isn't that horrible? Well, it's loud. I can hear any word that everybody's saying. The food is usually gone by the time we get there, and it's usually full of people I don't know. It's not like the people you'd like to see, and it's people taking your picture sometimes and getting autographs, and then you go. This is hardly a party. It's kinda like being at work. I don't like 'em, 'cause there's a lot of drinking at those things. You don't drink anymore. Is it weird being around people who are drinking? It's only at that point when they get stupid, when it clicks, you know. Everybody's having a drink, and all of a sudden they start talking bull. And then I'm like, all right, let's go home. Now, you've been sober for how long? 20 years. I've been sober longer than I drank. I started when I was 14. My mom would always say, I'd rather have you drinking here on the kitchen table than out driving. We were never closer than when we were bummed together. Did you have like a wake-up moment when you said, okay, that's it? Yeah, there was this time when I got really drunk and I fell on the bed and I had a mirror over my bed, which is a stupid thing to do. And it fell on me, and I took it off of me, and I looked at myself. I was bloated and disgusting, and I said, I can look like this. I'm only 30. I looked like I was 50. It took me about another 6 months to get sober, but I was well on my way. Kid saves school bus. Niño salva bus escolar. Ese es el relato de un niño de 13 años que gracias a su intervención logra detener el bus escolar que estaba sin control. A dreary Monday morning bus ride to school suddenly became anything but. Jeremy, a 13-year-old student, is credited for saving a bus full of kids after the driver passed out behind the wheel. The driver started showing signs that something was wrong. He was coughing and suddenly his eyes rolled back into his head, and he fell over. In seconds, Jeremy jumped out of his seat and took the wheel. I ran out, grabbed the wheel, steered the bus to the right side of the road, and took the keys out of the ignition. Jeremy is obviously the toast of the school today, but he wasn't the only one to help out. Another student later stepped in to help, while others called 911, and a minister who followed the bus on a car pulled over and applied CPR to the driver. The driver was later taken to a hospital. His condition is not known, but none of the 15 students were injured. So how did Jeremy, who's only 13 and obviously doesn't have a driver's license, know his way around the steering wheel? Well, he says that one is down to Mom. She lets me back the car out of the driveway so I can give it a car wash. So don't tell my dad that, okay? Jeremy says that despite his heroics today, his driving privileges will not be expanded beyond the driveway.